Some tips and tricks about decorating your Christmas tree. This is the before area where my tree is going to go, my entryway when you walk in the front door. I laid down plastic mats that I got on Amazon for $15 because my tree is flocked and it makes a huge mess. All that flocking gets everywhere into the hardwood floor and it's almost impossible to get rid of. It's a constant process, but it's worth it because it's such a pretty tree. And here it is lit up, and I'm starting with my first ornament. It's a beautiful red velvet bird with a long feathered tail. This one's a little more orangey and the tail goes a little bit differently, but I put these on first. Yes, Johnny has to make his cameo performance. He can't stand a video without him in it. And I do space the birds out all around the tree because you can see all sides of my tree. The reason I love the white tree is because my ornaments are colored and they just stand out so much more against the white tree. If these are on a green tree, a fresh tree, you wouldn't be able to see them as well. Johnny had to make his second cameo, but I promise that's it. So these birds are blue and they have wired feet, and I have to attach them to the tree with their wired feet, which can be daunting. These are glass owls, and they're like a bronze color, and they come on a hook. So I have to hook them on in a way that you can see their face. And that's the other reason I love a fake tree, because you can bend all of the branches to turn your ornaments the way you want to turn them. These are little red glass birds, and I've got probably 50 of them. So I really sped this one up. But I just dispersed them all around the tree. These are red metal birds, and they're painted. These are really beautiful. They're birds that are sort of like in an open cage, and they're all jeweled, and they're very difficult to get on the tree because they're very long, and they have a hook, so you have to hang them in between the branches where they can still dangle. So again, it's nice to be able to bend the branches the way I want them so that you can actually see that whole bird cage and all the jewels. This is my favorite ornament. I have a few of them. They're hummingbirds, and they're glass, and they're hand painted, and they have a little clip. So I usually clip those right on the very end so you can really see them because they're so beautiful. Unfortunately, I've broken most of them, but I have about 4 left. Now I'm stepping back from the tree. I can't tell you how important that is, to just step back after you put on, a few ornaments. These ornaments are glass, and inside is a feather. Here's a long one with a long red feather in it. It's glass, it's very long, so it's got a hook on the top, and you want to see it, so you really have to figure out how to put it on the branch so that you see it. These are some gold ones that I clipped on the ends. Keith is topping the tree with a red feather tree. I didn't video it because it's not pretty, but we hoisted the tree up onto our entryway table. Now I'm putting the tree skirt around it. Now I am adding beautiful feathers in red, gold, and peacock. I got these on Amazon, and they really make a difference. I sped it up, so can you see the color now? And then it changes to a much brighter color right there. That's because of the feathers. They just completely give it the finishing touch that it needs. Now it's all done. It's got the feathers, it's got all the ornaments, and it's on top of the table. Here's the view from the top of the stair. When I first bought this house, the first thing I thought was, I can't wait to put a Christmas tree here. And the first year I put a 15-foot tree, and it was fresh, and it was $500, and I got really sick, and nobody ever saw it because we couldn't have any of our Christmas festivities. So I bought this 8-foot white flocked tree. It sets perfectly on top of our entryway table, and then underneath we stack all the presents. I hope this inspired you to maybe do something different this year with your tree.